13 days from now, Illinois Democrats will choose their nominee for the United States Senate. The costly campaigns exposing tensions inside the party.
Tonight, a fight that was supposed to be about the future of the party has become something more fundamental, a question about the price of power. Our political editor, Mark Maxwell, has the latest.
Yeah, in Illinois politics, alliances really matter. And in Democratic circles, leaders talk a lot about black political power. In the Senate race tonight, that power is being tested against something simpler and older. A very wealthy man who wants to pick the winner. Robin Kelly has been in politics her whole career. She's worked at every level of government, delivered for her district, and chaired the Illinois Democratic Party. So how is it possible she's running third in her own primary?
I know I'm fighting money on one side and money and power on the other side, but I've always been the people-powered campaign.
Behind the crush of ads, you find a flood of money. And candidates have raised millions on their own. Raja Krishnamoorthi stockpiling $28 million, dwarfing the $3 million Kelly raised on her own and the $3 million Stratton raised before a billionaire's checkbook changed the math. Frank Calabrese has spent months tracking the money in this race through raw federal filings most voters never see.
J.B. Pritzker is heavily invested, obviously.
He says the picture the money paints is hard to ignore.
He's the governor. He's paying for everything. He wants control, right? He feels like he's the boss.
A powerful bloc of black lawmakers in Washington took notice. They're publicly warning Pritzker about his deep involvement in the race. Congressional Black Caucus Chair Yvette Clarke called Pritzker's effort to tip the scales beyond frustrating, saying his behavior won't soon be forgotten. When reporters asked the governor about that criticism, Pritzker said his support for his running mate is no state secret.
I would like every elected official that can hear me right now to endorse Juliana Stratton. I think I've said that from the beginning. I've endorsed Juliana Stratton.
But Kelly says spending $10 million in one race is no mere endorsement, rather an outright intervention.
Just because you have the most money doesn't mean you're the best candidate.
And two other outside forces also fighting over this race in addition to Pritzker. There's a big crypto super PAC, or a PAC at least, spending $5 million against Stratton, and also an Indian American group that has both boosted Kelly and Krishnamoorthi. A lot to track. The primary, March 17.